All right, welcome back, everybody. What is this? Tuesday, April Fool's Day. Yeah, I'm not gonna partake of any April foolery with you guys because I don't know when this will get posted. Tomorrow, possibly. So yesterday, I meant to shoot some video of this, and then I didn't. Just kind of spaced it off, but I changed this hydraulic valve on this narrow front 45. I think it helped. I don't think it helped as much as I thought it was going to help. Time will tell, I guess. Also, I got this into the shop, because this is the little field cultivator that I mentioned. And while it's here, I'm going to heat all of these threaded connections so that we have working adjustments. We're probably going to lose that nail and put a cotter pin in there because I just hate nails. One of the more interesting things about this is when I bought it, it had this wheel, I guess. They're kind of a gauge wheel. WD's 45s don't have fantastic position control, but last year when I was at Hutchinson, Minnesota, at the Orange Spectacular, I was talking to Lad Bennis, and I saw this laying on the ground, and I thought, wow, I think that's just right for my little cultivator. I said, how much? Oh, how's 20 bucks sound? Sounds sold to me. So this side would not take grease, so I wound up, I changed the Zerks. There's one on each side of the hub. Took a drill bit and got the old nasty stuff out of there. She took grease. I think that's gonna be just fine. I'm gonna call those shovels, although I'm not sure if that's the right name for them. I would call that a shovel, a real shovel. I have enough of these that I have got at auctions, just enough. This thing's got 18 tines and I have 18 new shovels. And I'm thinking about putting them on, but I kind of want to try it the way it is first. I don't know. Any of you guys that have got cultivator experience, you know, it's not a row crop cultivator. We're just loosening the soil in the garden, but this is what we're working on. I got this one bent shank, and I've got a plan for that. I'm not going to reveal that until I'm set up and ready to work on it. I don't know. Well, I guess I don't have to. If it's an epic failure, we'll just see how it goes. I thought I bought two shanks off Lad when I got that tire, but they're a different style. They're not like this, so that did not pan out. The other thing we're going to work on is in this box, there is a 40-inch tall storage cabinet, 48-inch tall storage cabinet. And I believe, and I'm going to put it right over here. That drill press is junk, it's just taking up space. But I wanted something to put my welding helmet and, God, I don't know. I mean, there's no shortage of things to be stored in a shop, and just, you know, put them in there, and they're in there and they're out of the way. You know, stuff like that DeWalt bag down there that's got a drill and a 1/4-inch impact. There's just so much of that stuff that can be put in that cabinet and free up space on this rack. Yeah. So I don't know, I may set this up in time warp so you guys can watch me heat this stuff, because basically I'm gonna get the torch going and heat this, and then while it's cooling I'm gonna try to build that cabinet. And I do with that phone. All right, here's the update for what happened while I was not filming. That screw will turn with that 36-inch pipe wrench. Not real good, but I didn't work at it a whole lot. This one turns a little better. I did not try the lift arm lengths. Man, when you buy a cabinet, you get a pile of garbage. So I got that built. I feel pretty good about that, because I just screwed around in here a little bit and put all that crap in there already. And the beauty of that, folks, is we freed up a bunch of space on flat surfaces. I'm not going to show you all of them, but yeah. So that's good. And I've got a lot more stuff over in the old shop that these little door buckets will be really handy for stuff like Loctite and super glue and I don't know what all. Okay, so in the disking the garden video, that is the overflow tube. You can see where it used to be, and it fits in there, and we are going to attempt to solder that back on, and I'm not we'll have to work on the routing. Maybe we look at another one. But the bigger problem, and I thought this tube beating around by the fan was what caused our sadness, but no, sadness was caused by this idiot talking to you. He put too long a bolt in here when he put the hood back on the tractor, and now we've got just the nicest little 5/16 18 right in the top tank. The only upside to this that I can think is that looks like really good brass. I have some 31 thousandths brass shim stock. I'm going to make a little patch. It won't be very big, because I don't want any more on there than I have to have. I'll just solder that on and hope for the best. I have soldered on radiator cores in the past with pretty good success, and I think you can see over here it dented this side. I got my wires crossed because when you put the hood back on, this hole right here has to have a short bolt in it or the fan will hit it. So I put my short bolts in there, and apparently I forgot you gotta have short bolts in here too. So yep, idiocy 101 right here in River City. The only upside to this story that I can think is I thought that this pump might be a little weaker than the one that came off of it. I'm kind of the opinion now that it was just getting wet, and that's why it was not working as good at low RPM. That's just a theory. We'll have to try to prove that out. I guess that's all for now, and I'm gonna call this enough for one day's yakking at you. As always, thanks for watching.